fucking getting away with this! You know, in fact, I think I need to talk to someone about this. And then he asked me if I had another reflip card, and he knew that I didn't!
Great. Great, and I'll be honest, man, I don't know what you're talking about.
No, you're right, Mumbo. I can beat him. I will beat him. He can't... You're right, you always know what to say.
I don't know what that was.
Are you ready?
Should I stay? Do I move at all?
If you could just like not hold anything and
yeah,
that would be great.
My hands are in the air.
No, as in your items in Minecraft.